in 30 days, we're going to become the CIO for the VA. And we'll break this down into what are we going to do between now and the next 30 days to prepare ourselves to become the CIO for the VA? What would you tell people about the next 30 days as you're getting ready?
Yeah, first, as a veteran myself and the son of a veteran and brother and sister of veterans, I would feel very honored and humbled also by that position, very sacred patients that they take care of. And so I would approach it very, obviously very seriously and with purpose. And so, like what I usually talk about is in your preparation, the first pre 30 days is you always have to be true to your current employer and then true to your family, because when you start this new job, it's going to require a lot of effort, a lot of extra effort. So you may not be available as much. So I'd really take care of those two things first, make sure there's good transition where I am, and make sure that I take time with my family. To the extent I can get involved still, I like to do that. I did that before arriving at the Cleveland Clinic. So I learned as much as I could about the organization. So I had them send me a bunch of information. So I requested a lot of information. And then depending on that lead time, I had an opportunity to have weekly meetings. So I had about 6 weeks lead time. And if you afforded that luxury, it's nice just to get engaged a little bit ahead of time. So those are the sort of things I would do, is whatever research I could do ahead of time so that when I arrived on day one, I could sort of hit the ground running.
Yeah, and there's a lot of wisdom in that. I mean, the two things I would say is I went into my role as a CIO with pretty bad habits. They don't get better when you start the role. They get worse. So I ended up putting on 30 pounds and lived a pretty unhealthy lifestyle for about 6 years of my life. So I'd say if all you have is 30 days, make sure you get your habits in line. Spending the quality time with your family is important, health-wise important. So make sure you get all those things. And recognize they typically aren't hiring a CIO because everything's going swimmingly. Very rarely is that the case. So your first year is probably going to be a very busy year. So so getting ready.